Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming another makeup tutorial for you, and it's a very pretty mauve eye. I'm using a few new products as well that I haven't used before, so you'll get to see a few first impressions as well. So let's stop rambling and get on to the makeup. So first up, I'm using the Bourjois Paris Healthy Mix Foundation. This is the first time I'm using this foundation, so you're going to get to see a little bit of a first impressions as well. But I've heard lots of good reviews and good stuff said about this foundation, so let's give it a go. This is in the shade 52 Vanilla. I'm just going to apply this with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So the colour so far looks fine. I was tied between 51 and 52. Sorry, 53 and 52. But this one, I think, yeah, this is perfect at the minute for my skin. Straight away I can smell it. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. What's it got in it? Oh, it's very fruity, yeah, that's what I can smell. Nice radiance to the skin. Let's put a bit more on. I actually really like the consistency. When I tried it in the shop on my hand, it did seem a bit liquidy, but no, it's looking pretty good. I'd say it was a medium coverage. Blends really nicely into the neck. You can still see a few little blemishes coming through underneath the skin, but nothing that a bit of concealer can't fix. I'm actually really impressed with that so far. So that's just one coat of the foundation. I'm not going to powder it today just to see and get a good feel for how it actually lasts without powder. But I will keep you updated. So moving on to concealer, I'm using again the Lasting Perfection Concealer by Collection 2000, which is my favourite concealer. So let's just work that into the skin underneath the eye. And this concealer is in the shade Fair number 1, and this is actually the lightest shade they do. But I do like to look quite highlighted under the eye area, so that's why I go for that one. So now I've filled in my eyebrows, I'm going to move on to blush, and I'm using the Rimmel London Soft Cream Blush, and this is in the shade Baby Kiss 001. And just applying this onto my finger, I'm just going to then apply it onto the apple of my cheek, like that, and then just blend it out. So just applying that to the cheek. So then next, moving on to bronzer, I'm going to be using this Essential Therapy London Pure Mineral Makeup Bronzer, and this is in the shade Monaco. Then using an angled brush, I'm just going to work that underneath the cheekbones, just to add a bit of definition under there, and also just slightly on the temples. Just like that. And I'm actually really impressed with that bronzer and blush combination. Oh, I like it a lot. I'm just going to run a bit of this underneath the jaw. And also a tiny little bit down the sides of our noses, just to slim it down a little bit. So moving on to the eyes, I'm going to be using the NYC Individual Eyes palette, and this is in Midtown Mauve 945, and it is a lovely palette from what it looks like. I haven't tried it yet. It also comes with a little applicator that I probably won't use, along with 4 shadows, a highlighter and a primer. So let's give this a go. So firstly, I'm going to just apply the primer with my ring finger onto my eyelid. Taking this underneath the eye as well, and just blending it up into the brow bone. So next I'm going to take the light pink shade and just apply that all over my lid. This is almost like a baby pink champagne-y colour, very pretty. Next I'm going to take the highlight colour and just pop that underneath my brow. Also I'm going to just place this in the tear duct area. Taking a crease brush, I'm going to take the second darkest shade next to the highlight colour and just run that through the crease. Then using a smaller brush and taking the darkest mauve colour, I'm going to place this in my outer V. So I'm just bringing this down from the outer V into the crease, just stopping halfway down my eye. Then using that same crease brush, we're just going to blend that out so it's not as harsh. Small little motions because you don't want to blend it too high up into the brow bone. Then for liner, I'm going to be using the Helen E Eye Glitz, and this is kind of cross between a liquid and a gel. So I'm just going to line my top lash line with that. And then I'm just going to wing that out slightly at the corner. So after doing my winged liner, I'm going to go back in with the darkest mauve and just place a bit of that underneath the eye. Just coming halfway across the eye. Then taking the lightest pink again, we're going to place that in our inner tear duct area. And into the inner corners of our eyes, bringing it down into our lash line. Next, the mascara I'm going to be using is the NYC Showtime mascara in black. I'm just applying that to the top and bottom lashes. So last but not least, moving on to the lips, I'm going to be using the No. 7 High Shine Lip Gloss. And I'm not actually sure what shade this is because I've used it that much it's rubbed off, but I will find out and pop it in the description box below. I want to say something like Sunshine, but I could be wrong. So I thought I'd go with a simple gloss because the eyes are quite dramatic. So I'm just going to place this all over the lips. I did actually mention them, and I've got a few other shades in my July favourites, so I'll pop a link somewhere around here so you can go and click that and check out the other ones that I have. So this is the finished look, and I'm actually really happy with how it came out. That foundation is really nice. Obviously I'll let you know how it wears throughout the day and stuff like that. So I really hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please give it a big thumbs up to let me know, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!